Okie dokie, marketing. As I said before, we've got the main marketing is text message, SMS, mail merge and email as well. They all work in a very similar way. It's all wizard driven. Obviously the SMS will pull the information for text messaging, the mail merge will pull addresses for obviously sending out letters and leaflets, and email will pull all the information for obviously email addresses, so we can actually send a mail merge out to all of your clients that you're trying to target. If I run through text messaging for you and the way it works, that'll go for the other two as well, so I only need to run through the one, and obviously you know how the other two work in exactly the same way. We log on as the person that's going to be doing the marketing, and we've got in here, we've got add note, templates and filters, and credits. Credits just shows you how many text messages actually got left on the system to use. They're bought through us. Just ring up the sales team, and we do 3 packages. We do 1,000 for £100, where you actually get 1,100 messages because you get 100 free. So that works out at just under 10p a message. The next one is 3,000 messages, where you actually get 1,000 free. So you're getting 4,000 messages for £300, and the next one is £500, which gets you 5,000 messages plus 2,000 free. That's, you know, shockingly enough, that's probably one of our most popular packages, the 500 plus 2,000 free, because you know, it seems to last most people, you know, between 6 weeks and 2 months if you are doing quite severe marketing campaigns. And again, it works out at, I think, just less than 7p a message, so it's pennies in consideration. If you're getting a 10% return on that, and you're filling up your salon week in week out, you know, a 7p message to get a £50 treatment is nothing really. So it's a really good way of getting people in your seats. Say for example, 99% of people open text messages as soon as they receive them, or as soon as they're able to read them. With an email, you probably know yourself, you log onto your Hotmail at home, you always scan down your inbox. Anything that looks anything remotely like a marketing campaign goes straight in my delete junk box. It probably goes the same for you. So even though text messaging does cost 7p a message, and the email is free of charge, your return from texts is significantly higher. I had a gent who brought 7,000 messages just before Christmas, because on previous data from last year he was completely empty throughout January. He ran a campaign on 3 particular services, all to do with female cuts and colours, and he pretty much filled every single seat from the 2nd week of January through to the 3rd week of February. He actually extend the offer from just January and take it into February because the amount of demand he had for it. He had 3 members of staff answering the telephone for 2 days straight, just taking appointments, and he wouldn't reveal the kind of turnover that he did, but by the tone of his voice and the chuckles that are coming over the phone, I think he could have afforded to go on 6 holidays this year just from the sales in January and February alone. So it's a really good thing to do. What I'll do is I'll run through how we set up a template and filter, and how we go ahead and actually send the message out. So my example in the demonstration software is haven't seen you in a while. So this pretty much targets all of the clients in your database that haven't actually been in the salon for 3 months. So obviously it's all about client retention, trying to get those clients that have had services but we haven't seen them in a while, so get them back through the door. To set up a template, we go and click on template, and we click add notes. I'll just show you how I've set up this template, so obviously you can go ahead and do one for yourself. So I'll just put a couple of bits and bobs in here, go through to the next one. We set up our actual message, so we can do hi, comma, and then we would insert last name, first name, last name, or just name. I'm just going to put a name in. So what that'll do is when we actually do the message, each individual message will actually be personal to your particular client. So instead of just getting a standard message saying hi, get 10% off, it will actually say, hi Jane, we're actually offering a discount on a particular service at the moment. So each individual individual client thinks it's really personal to them, like you've actually taken the time out to you know, add it all in for them. You can make it personal just by adding first name, or we can add first name, last name, and we can put titles in there as well if you so wish. And we click OK, and then obviously it'll drop into the bottom there, the actual message itself. What we actually need to do then is actually set up the filter. So again, we've got not seeing clients in 3 months is the one I've actually got preset on the system, but what I'll do, I'll go ahead and show you how easy it is to actually filter, and actually how far we can actually filter the information, so it really targets the particular people that you want to be targeting. If I just drop a couple of A's in here and click next, it's all tick box, it's all widget driven, so it's really easy. So we click a box and it gives us an option. So we've got male and female, so we want to select all our female clients. We can do a birthday as well, so if we want to be doing a marketing campaign for people's birthdays, for everyone in March, say for example you want to do 15% off for all the people that got birthdays, it's really nice, come and have a birthday treat and receive 15% off. We can add and remove that, easy as that. Exclude children, include children, that's always click there, because generally, you know, you're not going to be wanting to send out marketing campaigns to children. You don't really have their information on the database anyway, but you may do, you know, depending on you know, if they come in with their parents, you know, or if they don't. You've got include age as well, so you can do minimum and maximum ages if you want to target a particular age group. If you wanted to do, you know, quite a lot of my clients do Thursdays, you know, OAP days and stuff like that. So you can do the over 60s at 10% off. So that's a really good tool to use there. Oh, just flick that off. We go to next. We can do a filter on addresses. If you wanted to target a particular area from where your clients are coming from, we can do include from. So we can include from a certain city, postal code, region, and we can also do not from as well, so we can exclude from particular areas as well. We can do it on sales, so I can just show you in here. We can do date range, so we can see if someone's bought something in a particular date range that you want to target. We can do payment amount. If you're trying to push a particular, you know, you want to try and get a higher average basket, you can do a marketing campaign on services over £50. You can do payment types. If you want pay all the people, you know, if cash is a bit tight, you want some cash in the drawer, you could market it out to people that only pay cash. And you can do include purchased and not purchased as well. So if we just flick those ones off and include purchased, we can then do, if you wanted to push a particular product that you've bought in to do a special offer on, you could include purchased. So what you could then find is, you know, you could actually send out the marketing campaign to everyone who's actually brought this particular product. So you know these people like this product, they've bought it in the past, let's get a marketing campaign out to them. What you can also do is, if we tick that one off and put not purchased on, if you've got a product that isn't selling very well and you're holding stocks and you've sold one in the last 6 months and you've got too many on the shelves, again you can do not purchased, again select a particular product. It doesn't have to be one product. If you've got a selection of products that hasn't sold very well, say for example the whole dermatological range isn't selling well for some strange reason, you can select all those, and again it will send out the marketing campaign to everyone who hasn't bought these products to try, you know, incentivize everyone to buy it. If it's just a general marketing campaign and you don't want to exclude, you know, who has bought and who hasn't bought, you're just doing a bulk offer of 10% off. You do include and exclude those products, so everyone who's actually in your client database gets the text message marketing. You click next, and you can do it by services as well. So if you know people have not purchased particular services, so it works in exactly the same way as the retail. And we click finish, and again we've got AA here. We can see what's dropped in. If you hover over the actual template, you can see select clients who are not children after 17th of August 2011 and before 17th of October 2011. So again, clients that we haven't seen in the last 3 months. We hover over the one that we just done, and we've obviously got not female or not children. They have not brought the following items: Dermalogica in Power Concentrate 45 caps. What we then do is return to SMS preview. and we create the new message. We select the template, haven't seen you in a while. We use the client filter. All the clients, we can do all clients haven't seen in the last 3 months. We want to be using that, haven't seen in the last 3 months. We click next and click finish. The message drops in there, so I've got hi client's last name and first name. I've done that wrong, it should be first name and last name. And we haven't seen you in a while. Book an appointment before 21st of October and get 10% off. We go up here, click send, bang, every single text message is going out to every single client that we've actually done the marketing campaign for. And within the matter of hours, your telephone will be ringing with people trying to book appointments. Again, like I said before, mail merge, exactly the same. You do merges and labels, letters, email, exactly the same again. Set up your templates and your filters, and obviously sending it out to the people who obviously you want to be marketing it towards. We can do loyalty promotions as well, product offers, and we can do service multipliers, so times 5s and stuff, and description, double points. So if you have got a loyalty point program in place and you want to create a bit of a buzz, you can actually send that out as well on loyalty points. You can have a double point weekend, for example. So here we've got a start date and an end date, so from the 1st to the 2nd 2012 to 29th of the 2nd. So you can see here in February this year we're doing a double points to get people through the door, to get them spending the money, and obviously they can earn double points on their products and services as well. So that's really good on the old marketing there. What you can see, sorry, just clicked the wrong one there. New, send, templates, filters and credits. Really self-explanatory, and again, it's really good way of getting people through your door. The next one, I'm going to do one video for the administration and the time clock. So it's 2 really simple things to run through, and that'll be it. Okay, thank you.